Hello, everyone, and welcome to another energy reading for the month of April. Very excited to be here with you. It's been a while, and I wanted to come in and do this reading because I really want to make a point of doing a reading every month. And we have a very powerful month ahead after months of having no retrogrades whatsoever. At the end, towards the 20th of April, we are having Mercury going in retrograde once again, but we're also today we're having Mercury entering Taurus. We have a full moon in Libra on the 6th, Venus entering Gemini on the 11th, and a new moon and solar eclipse in Aries on April the 20th. So a very, very, very powerful transformative month ahead. And you might have already been feeling it. I've definitely been up against it over the month of March. There's been a lot going on. It felt underneath it all. And I think it's been partly a preparation to April and all that's going to come as well. So let's just see. I want you to pick up from 3 piles. So we have the predominant energy with clarifying energies for pile 1 for the month of April, and then the blessing and support and advice is coming through the goddess card at the end. The pile 2 is for April, for the month of April, and pile 3. So see which of the piles you would like to pick, which calls your attention. Okay, so let us start with pile 1. If you picked up pile 1, let's just see what the predominant energy as we're stepping into the month of April, what that might be for you. Adjacent possibilities. Wow. Okay, so you can see here there's a space full of doors. And those doors are all kind of open pretty much, really, most of them, and there's lots of light coming through. Adjacent possibilities is all about the possibilities that are available to you right now. There are many, many options, and these are kind of really available to you to choose from and to give yourself the gift to really kind of play with those possibilities, so it's a particular kind of really great energy if you've been feeling stuck and kind of in a way either putting yourself all your options in one basket, and you might feel that you're not quite sure how to move forward. This is less about confusion, this card, and this is more about being reminded that you have a lot to your disposal right now to choose from, should you wish to, and that if you're feeling stuck right now is because you maybe have not really opened up to the possibilities that are available. You're going to feel those possibilities available to you a lot more in the month of April, and you're being invited to really explore, to really invite them in, to really play with them and have fun enjoying exploring these possibilities, because they are there for you and to get you unstuck out of your rut. Now, let's just see if we're going to clarify this energy more. What do we want to see? What do we want to consider more? You're already doing it. Nice. So this is kind of a reminder that whatever you really set things in motion for is actually part of your path and in alignment for you to experience more of. So you can see this woman being in a sort of sense of in the journey, and kind of almost you can see she's standing in front of space, and it's almost like she's standing in front of all these possibilities, exploring what's the best way forward for her. What's also interesting with this is that because there's been a kind of this is a very powerful year already, and I think that it is a year of kind of growth and ascension on a deeper level. I think we talked about it, how we finished the combination in 2022 of 10 years of karmic undoing and karmic doing, and in a way this is a brand new chapter, and it's almost like we're being called to, I was saying to the ladies in my group last week, that it's almost like we're being invited to set a brand new intention for the rest of the next few months because of how much the energy has been shifting. So it's almost taking that moment to pause and really kind of reflect on where you're moving. But it's interesting also because you're being reminded that you're already doing it, you're heading in the right direction, and you know that you're in the right path. You're opening possibly the doors you've opened already, they're taking you to where you need to go. But, you know, you're very welcome to explore other possibilities. You want to really remind yourself that you're heading in the right direction. You know, sometimes the possibilities are there, not because we necessarily need to take them, but because we want to be reminded that what we've chosen is the right way for us. So if we go deeper into this energy, well, there you go. I mean, come on. The energy that's coming through is the sacral chakra. It's very interesting. We've got the deep knowing. And it's very interesting because for me, adjacent possibilities, these are all, it's all to do with the sacral chakra. For me, the possibilities being kind of within us that we're exploring, that kind of unrefined creativity that we haven't really fully stepped into. It's all about the sacral chakra for me. It's very interesting. And the deep knowing is really kind of goes hand in hand with this energy of you're already doing it, you know, and you really need to allow yourself to trust into the deep knowing. And I think particularly because the energies that are coming through are going to be very strong. And I think they might bring a little bit of a shake up, not only because of the solar eclipse, but also because of all these transitions like the Mercury retrogade, a new Venus placement, Mercury in Taurus as well, which are really kind of going to really shake again our views, how we think about things and how we view them. So this is about going deep within that intuition of yours. Sunstone is the stone that's being illuminated as a stone of support, just in case any of you have have this stone. And I got a new deck, which I want to bring forward. And this is a very interesting deck because it's got a little bit of the sort of energy of a little bit like looking into the shadows. It's called the Lantern Oracle, and the card that you have, this is kind of a bit of Saturnian, you know. Saturnian is all about our limitations and our karma. And this is an energy that's asking us to respond and not react. The message is the only control we have is how we respond to the hand we are dealt. So you're being reminded here, if you feel a little bit more like things being shaken during the month of April, remember to respond and not react. And responding really asks us to go deep within, trust that deep knowing in a way, and really kind of let things pan out, releasing the control, but kind of really allowing ourselves to connect with that deeper wisdom within us first, before kind of having a knee-jerk reaction to the circumstances and how they affect our external reality. So this is a reminder that to go within and to really kind of, you know, it's almost like there's a deeper embrace going on of self here, and a sort of reconnection. And so it's almost like this thing, like really allow yourself to go within and really allow yourself to unfold in a way that is like you are connected to self, as opposed to just react spontaneously or on the basis of what's taking place externally. And the blessing that comes in is the blessing of the high priestess, the goddess Dana. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. Wow. So it's almost like teaching is a really beautiful way to kind of really ground yourself into the world in this month of April, and in a way to remind yourself what's hidden within your deep knowing already, and reminding yourself that you're already doing it anyway. So it's really about reaching out and really allowing the teachings of your soul, of your higher self, to really come through. You will feel a lot more grounded, and you will be able to help others in the process as well, as all the kind of energies are unfolding and really, you know, kind of like really having the sort of effect on us. And again, you know, looking at Dana, you know, you can tell how chill she is. You can have, she has that blue wisdom of her throat chakra, you know, her teaching, and her voice is very kind of strong. No matter what the energy is going on outside of herself, she knows, she really knows who she is, and she knows what she needs to share and talk about. She's really centered, she's really anchored in her deep knowing, and she's somebody who knows she's already doing what she's doing. She's quite well versed as a high priestess, really reaching out and sharing her message with the world. So this is a powerful energy, because I think, if anything, the cards are really showcasing that it is going to be a powerful month, and you're really being asked to remain anchored in your deep knowing, reminding yourself of all these possibilities that are going to be revealed to you, or you're going to be asked to really connect with more of them this month, if you feel, I guess, a little bit knocked over by the energies that are going on. So hope you enjoyed the reading, pile 1. And now let's move to pile 2. Okay, so welcome pile 2 for the energy of April. Let's just see what's in store for you. What's the predominant energy to be expecting for the month ahead? Wow, we've got the first chakra, Archangel Michael. Now, Archangel Michael for me is a lot about protection. And particularly here, when it comes to the root chakra, is all about our foundations, our kind of key foundational structures of support and of that are already in existence, and really kind of like being reminded that you are protected no matter how you feel the energy of April. This is an energy that's showing that you're protected, and also call Archangel Michael to bring that extra protection if you want. Anything around your foundation and survival needs, and the foundational structures around your home, your finances, your relationships, all these are being protected. And in a way, maybe they might feel like a little bit more highlighted in the month of April, as the energies are going to be felt quite strongly. And really, kind of in a way, this is an opportunity to come back to the basics that are, I guess, the foundation of anything else that we're building on. It could be our wealth, our money, our kind of like our work, our businesses. It's kind of like really coming back to really be in a way, to really count the blessings that you already have. As you are being supported by Archangel Michael, you're also going to be invited to really relook, especially with the energy of retrograde, kind of relook at the foundations you have so far, really count the blessings you have, but also really invite the support as you're going to be building further. And maybe the energy of April might feel a little bit like knocks things over a little bit, or it might not feel quite, you know, as kind of powerfully kind of giving back in a way that maybe other energies might do. So so this is a kind of invitation to really do that, but also remember Archangel Michael tends to have the sword. The sword is about cutting away any excess, anything that doesn't add value to your existing structures of support is going to be really highlighted for you, and maybe an invitation to revisit and look at what is being of support and what is needs, I guess, a little bit of a decluttering, with spring also being the sort of month of spring. I know it was officially the 21st of March, but April feels more of an official spring month. And I guess a little bit of an opportunity to declutter. And this is not just physical decluttering. This is also about, you know, emotional, as well as energetic decluttering, you know, in terms of beliefs and structures of thought that are kind of limiting right now, that might feel more shaken with the month of April, with the energies of month of April. And really kind of like it's going to bring up the debris and the kind of thought patterns and behaviors that maybe are not really assisting, that really creating the firm foundation for the remaining year, and particularly for the month of April. And really, again, you know, the sort of times of solar eclipses are all about our sword, really. They're essentially cutting away, they're really removing. They're also, the energy of retrograde is about reviewing and releasing, and of course having a solar eclipse and full moon, right? So we have like a new moon and a full moon in this month as well, of course. So these are going to be really powerful, a powerful time to release, to kind of really look at it in the eye, because solar eclipses are really powerful in terms of reaching that culmination where we close the cycles, those karmic cycles, and we really kind of are able to see closer in the eye what is not serving anymore. But the beautiful thing is that the support of Archangel Michael here is to remind you that you're fully protected. You're not going to be left alone, and you're going to be given a lot of support during this month. So let's just see a little bit about how are we getting this energy clarified. What else do we need to know about this predominant energy? Yes, so this is the time to connect with soul family. I love this card. Look at the dolphin consciousness as well. And call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone, especially if you find this month a bit more challenging. This is the time to reach out to more of your soul family. It could be in the context of friendship, family members that feel like soul family as well. It could be also your mentors and guides who are assisting you in the process of ascension, which is pretty much predominant energy of this month. And really kind of reminding yourself that, as well as obviously spirit guides and archangel support like that of Archangel Michael, because you are not here to go through it alone. Even if you feel like you're creating a space of more for yourself, or you feel like going inwards, know that there's a lot of spiritual support and soul family in the spirit realm really assisting you. But it could be also in the form of sisterhood, in the form of mentorship, and in the form of also power animal support, as we can see here, especially the dolphin consciousness, which holds a very playful, very like playful energy, light frequencies. It has really elevated consciousness, and it's got the sort of major Atlantean vibes as well. So really calling that help, and don't feel that you need to go through it alone. And another energy clarifying this is the energy of intention. What do you want to call in more? We have the heart chakra here that's being invited and activated through the month of April, and the energy of intention. And like I said, for pile one of the things I was sharing with my group members last week was that we had so much energy, accelerated energy in the month of March. So much shift and change is happening right now, and so rapidly, that it's almost like in the month of April, we need to reset our intention for how we're moving forward, because of how much shift we experience and how much movement has been made. So don't be afraid to reset your intentions as powerfully, especially with the solar eclipse coming up on the 20th. That's going to be a great opportunity to anchor that new vibration that you're calling in. If you're feeling a little bit shaken by the month, or just simply want a little bit of that deeper confirmation of the movement forward that you are making. Most agate is the actual stone that is being invited to support you at this month, if you want to call it in. And then let's just see, this is a kind of this deck, which is the Lantern Oracle, has a very Saturnian vibe, which is, it's all about highlighting some of the limitations, but maybe also kind of karmic lessons. And this is about really inviting radical honesty. To believe in the facade is to suffocate in the armor of alienation, self-defeat, and self-denial. So this, you're being invited, it's interesting, is talking about self-alienation, and here we say we have the card of soul family calling it in. So this pile is for somebody perhaps that might be feeling a little bit more kind of, in a way, bogged down energetically, and feeling a little bit more alone, and maybe like not sure how to move forward, and maybe just being able to kind of invite more of your soul family, or an opportunity to discuss what's going on for you, is going to open up the energy a lot more, and it's going to bring a lot more of your blessing. It's going to help you move through the energy of April with a lot more ease and comfort. And really, it's about being so radically honest with yourself. You know, I work a lot with radical honesty in my client work. It's part of my 𝙈𝙤𝙬 methodology that I use. It's one of the most important aspects in order to really create that deep sacred space and call our blessings in, to become a really powerful attractor. Is really becoming radically honest with ourselves about where we're at, what we're really needing, where we're really kind of also where our blind spots are. And that is even better supported in the presence of soul family and those who can become a mirror for us, because radical honesty is great, but sometimes we're too close to ourselves for see it for what it is. So it's a great opportunity to invite that support as you're being guided forward in the month of April. And what is the blessing, the goddess blessing coming through? It's the blessing of strength. You're being reminded that no matter what you're going through, and I have a feeling that this pile is for somebody who maybe have had some challenges over particularly the last month, like myself, I guess. It's the energy of Sekhmet. She's a powerful healer, Sekhmet, the lioness goddess, Egyptian lioness goddess. You're stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. I really have a sense this pile is for somebody who's went through some challenges over the last month and really is kind of needing to be reminded of the strength that they have. This is the blessing that the goddess is bringing in April for you, and the reminder that you have all the power and the strength within you to really kind of move mountains, really. Maybe calling in the energy of the lion as well, and allowing yourself to be the lioness. Invoke the inner lioness, you know. The powerful color of purple as well, being kind of that divine energy and power and guidance coming through the crown chakra, reminding yourself to connect with your divine power and not just your kind of not just really bring your own resources. And again, it's very beautiful because we start with the first chakra, which is the base chakra, and then ending with the crown chakra. It's almost like a complete journey of transformation and a sort of message communication through the chakras here. I think we've got here the radical honesty and sharing that, which is often like spoken from the throat chakra. We've got here the heart chakra energy as well. Soul family, and sometimes, you know, we need a bit of the power of our solar plexus and the confidence to call in and sort of like admit to ourselves and other people that, yeah, maybe we need some help sometimes. We need to connect with others. So very powerful message for pile 2. I'm really looking forward to seeing how the month of April sort of establishes even more of your power and strength into your being, and reminded that, you know, don't be afraid to reach out for help during this month, and to really let other people know that even just that you need to chat is really important. So well done. This is pile 2. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Let's now move to pile 3. Okay, this is pile 3. Welcome to your reading. This is for the energy of April. Let's just see what the predominant energies are for you, what the clarifying energies, and what the blessing coming through from the goddess as well. So we start with the energy of magician and the mirror. Wow. Now that's as powerful as it gets for predominant energy for the month of April, which is already a transformative month. If you listened to the beginning of the message before I started the readings for the pulse, I talked about being a solar eclipse and a full moon on the 20th of April, followed by a Mercury in retrograde. We haven't had retrogrades for 3 months. We have Mercury going in Taurus today, Venus going in Gemini in 3 days. So there's a lot of movement going on right now. And a new moon as well coming up. So we are really going through powerful times. Solar eclipses are very powerful energies to move through, and everyone's going to be feeling it this month, I would think. So these cards of magician and the mirror, you're being reminded what a powerful alchemist and manifester you are for the month of April. This is calling in and turning up your manifestation, your powerful energy as a creator, as a manifester, as an alchemist and a magician. You're really able this month to really transform powerfully and to really go through the alchemical vessel of the solar eclipse, the new moon, and all those kind of things in a very kind of confident way, almost like I get an energy. This is an energy of confidence. And the magician in the mirror is like you being asked, kind of reminded right now that you are in that potency of the magician, that you have what it takes right now to be creating the changes and shifts you require. The things you're inviting in are really palpable in your energy right now. and you're a powerful creator. And you can see here we've got the energies of like mystical energy. It's like a water energy here, and then almost like the fire energy. And this is like a yin and yang of energies there. So you have both the masculine and feminine, divine masculine within you to play with and to really enjoy as you kind of navigating the month of April, and really to use this wisely and use it with conviction, almost like, because it's a really you are sitting in that energy of the magician right now. This is not about, this is going to be the predominant energy for you in the month. This is not about what you need to cultivate more of. This is where you're at right now. This is what's coming in for you. So this is a very powerful energy to play with and enjoy, because the possibilities are endless with this. So you need to use it wisely. So here you're being asked by the clarifying energy to trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So often when we are stepping into this powerful creator energy, you know, we can get a little bit shaky, or we can feel a little bit like, but are we good enough for this? Or, you know, mind can play up on us. So this is about really kind of a reminder that you need to really trust. And look how beautiful and easy this pathway looks here. Look how much like the colors and the sort of energies you here to play with. And you know, it's interesting because we have magician and the mirror, and here you can see almost like the gates at the back, and this is not that different to that gate here, you know, and what you're able to move through and go through in the month of April. And this is available to you, and you can tell that from this being here, like it's heading in that direction. And there's a sense of like kind of ease, really, in a sense that this is really accessible for you in the month of April. So it's about trusting in the path and really allowing it to unfold naturally as it is already unfolding. Wow. And this is the energy of conviction. I think I mentioned conviction. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't read those cards before. I want to be reading them as I turn them around. So I take quite a bit of time to pick up the energies, to pick up the cards of each pile, but I don't see them at all. I promise you, because I want to be able to read the energy fresh as it comes and intuitively as well. So we have the energy of conviction. And again, the trust your path and the conviction here is like, it's this thing of like, you know, really honing into the same message, just trust in yourself and show up with conviction with all that is unfolding for you and all the choices you're making in April. Bring that conviction is really important. You have the 𝙈𝙘𝙀 star and red jasper here as the energy of support. I love jasper. I find it very grounding, very soothing, very nurturing and luxurious energy. So I think it's a very good energy for really kind of feeling grounded into that self-trust and confidently as well moving forward. And yeah, it's a reminder that bring the conviction of self in your choices, decisions, and in how you allow things to unfold over the month of April, because this is going to be very important with allowing things to unfold in a very powerful way, and in a way kind of allowing the confidence of the magician to really kind of come out and play. I want to see this deck, which is a very Saturnian kind of energy I feel we has. It's called the Lantern Oracle. Has a little bit more kind of like interesting messages, I guess. So it's the energy of renewal, and it's basically, you know, yeah, because the magician is a powerful creator and is really allows to kind of like be sort of like dying, reborn again. So he or she understands the energy of like death and rebirth. And this is the energy of renewal that in a way kind of like allowing yourself confidently to step into the energy of April, because it's bringing a deeper energy of renewal into your life, into your projects, into your experiences. There's going to be new things coming forward. And it's a reminder to say yes as to anything new that you're birthing this month. It could be a project in your business. It could be a program. It could be something that you're bringing forward. It's going to be not only a renewal for you, but a renewal for those who come on board whatever you're initiating this month. It says regeneration begins with decay. So yeah, you know, and in a way, as I was saying to the previous pile, you know, we have the solar eclipse is there to kind of, in a way, help us release things, and of course followed with Mercury, which is always about reviewing and releasing as well as we're moving forward. So allowing that confidently to be removed out of your life, whatever needs to, or whatever is in the process of transformation, it is meant to. That's the whole purpose of this month. It is meant to move like this. And finally, we are closing with the blessing of 𝙈𝙤𝙬, the cat, Egyptian cat goddess, which is the energy of independence, right? Of course, the magician is the powerful creator and an alchemist, and he or she is massively independent, really independent in terms of sovereignty. They are such deep sovereign beings that they are really kind of, in a way, step so much out of the matrix of conditioned experience and thinking and existence and relating. So it can almost feel a little bit unrelatable sometimes. And you might feel also like I'm picking up a little bit of a fear that I don't want to be unrelatable. I don't want to be somebody that people don't know how to connect with or how to respond to, because I'm really stepping so much out of that, the sort of a preconditioned experience, thinking and being in the world. But it does say here your independence is a foundation for your strength and success, and that it is to be trusted. And again, of course, we have the trust your path. There's a reason why you're being led, where you're being led, and that you can really kind of allow the blessing of your sovereignty that you might be receiving more of in the month of April. Let it bless you, because it's only there to bring beautiful transformations and new initiatives that are going to really be a success for you, and are going to be really rewarding as well. Going to be a lot more closer to your heart. And this is an opportunity, the month of April, to really see the true alchemist that you are, and what you're able to manifest, create, the energies you're able to shift and move through, and really kind of just have a lot more fun with this, you know, because we're here to create, we're here to manifest, we're here also to release, to let go of, in order to invite new. So this is your time to have fun with all this. Do it with conviction and confidence, because you are calling in some great things, and they feel very exciting. They feel almost like at that cutting edge of, it's like the cutting edge of what you have known so far to be your, you know, your I guess your cutting edge. Now you feel like you're going to the next level, where it's like something new is being revealed and being kind of like awakened within you. And this newfound power and understanding, insight, intuition, whatever it is going to be pouring out, and is going to bring you some really beautiful blessings. So trust. A very, very beautiful reading for pile 3. I hope you enjoyed it. So everyone, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the readings. If you feel that they resonate, wonderful. If not, please don't try and make the energies fit. There's no need for that. And just take what resonates, leave the rest. And remember, this is for the month of April, so you need to give it some time to see the energies unfold as well. So lots of love from me. Share with me below if you feel these energies resonated, and I will speak to you very soon. Bye.